Denny Schaefer. He's an idiot.
Hey everybody, we are live. You know what's weird though is we didn't hear our intro
No,
in the thing,
but it's showing.
Okay, well, are we? Is there audio though? Can you hear us with audio? You can hear it.
I can hear you on Instagram.
Okay, well, welcome to the podcast. This is number niner, and I was trying to get everything together today to do some cool stuff and wasn't able to do that. So
You feel a little draggy today?
I'm a little behind because of that, because my computer didn't work. So I had to grab another computer and that one's working, but it doesn't work the same way and blah, blah, blah. What do you mean am I a little draggy today?
I don't know. I feel draggy. I feel like you feel draggy. A little irritable? No?
Now that's where we're going to go. You are going to tell me how I feel.
I'm asking. I said me first.
And then you said, I feel you're a little draggy and irritable.
Did I?
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. Okay. Hey, I got an idea. Let's play our sponsor.
Glassity Staging and Design.
Right. Your old business that you sold.
Yeah.
Here we go. She's got a new commercial. Let's hear it.
Since its foundation in 2016, Glass City Staging has helped numerous clients across Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. Let's take a look at a few of our recent favorites.
Cool. That's very, very impressive.
People love a good before and after.
Yeah.
And they seriously think it happens like immediately, just like they show on TV too.
It doesn't. It takes hours. And sometimes your husband has to drive out with a chair or a table or a piece of art that couldn't fit in the vehicle, but she knew, Anyway, and I was always glad to do that. And that was always fun to do, quite honestly, to see some of the places.
It's a very hard physical work. And Brittany shows several of the long, narrow rooms in houses. And those are probably the most difficult to figure out because you need to make it look homey and cozy, but strategically plan spacing because you're having traffic come through and you don't want to impede anything to be in their way where they bump into the back of, or they walk in a room and they're greeted with the back of a sofa or they, pick off a desk or a chair. It's a very strategic, mentally, as well as artfully
it's a gift.
Job.
It's a gift. You got to have the gift of the eye, and she's got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Call her
thank you, Brittany.
Call her. Her number goes across if you're, if you're thinking about putting your house or condo or whatever up for sale, or if you just need some help on your current house you just don't like the look, right? She does that too.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Perfect. And, I was contacted by for sale by owners. So even if you're not working with an agent, but you want some help, hire her to come in and even just do a consultation because she can help you walk through the house and take that down. Let's move this over here. Put this in storage. Let's get rid of this guy altogether. Let's,
get rid of the clutter.
Yeah.
Get rid of the clutter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hello, Julian. Hello, Nurse Terry and Jerry Efschman are joining us on the comments. So we're gonna get to the Super Bowl. I saw Julian's post on Facebook. He wasn't too thrilled with the halftime. So we'll get to all of that. As a matter of fact, I am going to play some clips from that, I believe, at some point. Let me get rid of that. Let's start with Friday. So Friday, I don't know what time it was. Late morning. No, it was before the podcast on Friday. All of a sudden, there's a knock on the door. And I don't know where I was, but...
You were down in the basement.
Oh, I was down here working.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the podcast with Rick Clare. And Sharon's like, what'd you say? Denny, there was
a knock on the door.
Right. And you said there's a strange man at the door or something.
Well, I was still in my pajamas, hadn't brushed my teeth yet. And I looked out and I had already unlocked the front door, which is stupid on my part. But this person was already opening up our storm door. And it freaked me out because he's this big dude.
Big
So
dude.
what do? Honey, there's someone at the front door and he's a big guy. I don't know who it is. You had to come up, hobble up with your knee.
So I hustle up there and I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. And I look out the window and he was so close to the front door, I couldn't see who it was. So I said, can I help you? And he looks, he says, yeah, you can help me by opening the damn door. And he turned and it was dear friend, Roy, the hillbilly poet Fisher. So Roy boy just popped in. He came up to see the Kiker grandchild, Lydia, and he wanted to pop over and surprise us, and he did. So he came in and we chatted.
Oh my gosh, I felt so terrible.
Oh,
because I haven't seen him in years. And I mean, he's, lost the love of his life since the last time I've seen him. He's dropped how much weight?
Bunch, over 100 pounds.
I mean, he's half of the guy that he used to be.
He's still big, though.
And a little bit more gray, his beard was nice and trimmed up and all that. And so I just didn't recognize him right away. And I felt terrible.
So she freaked out. And then, of course, Roy, the whole time he was here and all weekend, because we saw him all weekend, he kept reminding us that how rude we were. But it was awesome seeing him. And then we went out Friday night to dinner, went to Sidelines with Roy and Steve, that guy Kiker, and Sharon and I. And that was awesome, getting caught up. And then Saturday, of course, my usual breakfast, this time IHOP on Airport Highway with Pastor Steve, retired. And then, of course, it was the birthday girl,
Yeah.
Sharon's birthday was Saturday, and we had plans to go to P.F. Chang on Saturday evening because that's Josh and Sharon's one of their favorite restaurants to go to. And Josh's birthday is this coming Saturday. So they have a week apart. And so we're like, hey, since I'm going to have the knee surgery, let's combine the birthdays, do the same birthday dinner, let them share it on Saturday. I don't like to do that because I like you guys to have separate, but it is what it is. And so Josh is like, yeah, I'll come down. And then the weather happened. So we did not feel comfortable, mainly Mom over there not wanting Josh to drive from Ann Arbor, which I'm fine with.
I'm pretty sure I heard those words coming out of your mouth. I really don't want him driving down in that weather. So why are you putting it on me?
Because it was also on you.
It was supposed to.
Kind of like the story she told the other day when we were doing the podcast about our pictures, about what we would tell our selves, younger selves now at this age. And it turns out that Sharon did not tell you the whole story. So do you want to go into it or not?
Okay, first of all, let's finish the Josh story
Well,
before we go down this rabbit trail.
All right, never mind.
So you did say
Never mind.
it. No.
I did
the
say
weather
it.
was supposed to start at 4. It actually started at 2.
Right. And I don't trust my son's driving. So there you go. He drives too fast, kind of like his old man. Anyway, so Josh didn't come down. Well, now Sharon and I, we're sitting there going, okay, what are we going to do? The weather's not good. She's like, we'll celebrate my birthday in March or whatever. And I said, no, we're not doing that. I texted Alex at Angelo's and I said, dude, I know it's late notice, but can we get a table? Because Sharon loves their filet. And so I'm like, yeah, we're going to come. She's like, well, the weather's bad. I'm like, doesn't matter. We're going.
So let me ask that question. It's my birthday.
Right.
I was completely content with staying home in the weather in my pajamas.
It wasn't that bad.
But you said, no, we're going.
I did.
So shouldn't it have been up to me? It's my birthday.
No, it's up to, I wanted to celebrate you. So that's what I wanted to do. And I did not want to sit home and do nothing and have, salads from Kroger, salad kit from Kroger.
I just heard the word I 3 or 4 times.
Right.
In that
because you're my wife and I wanted to celebrate you and I was taking you out to dinner. You could have said no. You didn't. You could have said, no, I don't want to go.
I tried.
No. Oh, really? You hated Angelo's?
Well, no, of course I never hate Angelo's. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Angelo's is the best.
Delicious.
As a matter of fact, there's our pick. There we are. Look at the prime rib. Look at the size of that prime rib. It's as big.
That.
I still got half of it left.
I mean, I couldn't eat that.
Prime rib?
Yes, ever.
Oh.
That looks like
it's
fresh
awesome.
off the field.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. And it was delicious.
Take that down.
Why that bothers you? Anyway, so Alex told me to get it because I always get the fish and they had walleye as a special. But thank you to was it Carol, our server?
Was it walleye with like cinnamon butter drizzled or something? I don't even like fish, but that sounded delicious to me.
Yeah, but I always get walleye. I'm like, you know what? I haven't had prime rib in forever. So I got the prime rib, loaded baked potato, washed it down with a Manhattan. Anyway, the atmosphere was great. They have on Saturday nights, they have a piano player, and that dude was good. He played for a solid hour, didn't take a break.
He was great, but the best thing was the daddy-daughter dance dates that were throughout the restaurant. The table behind us was probably a table of 12
at least.
6 dads down at one end and 6 daughters all dressed up at the other end. It was adorable. And then there were 4 or 5 other tables with the same. It was so cute.
It was adorable.
So yes, it was so cute. The girls were so excited dancing
and they
around
were
with the piano player.
They were all dressed up, and
I know
some of them were dancing to the piano player.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It was really cute.
So thank you, Angelos, Northwood Villa, and Alex. Angelo, we didn't see him though, but anyway, it was nice, and I thought it was a nice way to celebrate your birthday.
It was. So thank you for making me go.
You're very welcome. Shout out to my little sis, Mary Reese. You two are hilarious. Debbie Turner. Debbie, I pray you're feeling well.
Oh, yeah.
And she says,
so
glad you celebrated at Angelo's. Did you wear your PJs? No.
No, I got all dressed up in my jeans, Debbie.
That's
Come
right.
on now.
She had her mom jeans on.
I have my mom jeans, but look at my
cool
sweater I bought at an antique store.
That's pretty awesome.
I know.
Let's see. Love the maize and blue sign on the wall. Okay, that's our logo. Thank you for that, Justin. And Rob Fairchild, Meredith Party Runner Rob. I drove home from Detroit Metro on Saturday. The roads were horrible.
Yeah.
Good call having him stay home.
Yeah. See?
Well, he's allegedly coming tomorrow, and we're going to celebrate his birthday in yours because I'm sure they'll have stuff for you.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm past all that stuff.
Yeah.
Shannon is watching on Instagram.
What's up, Shannon?
I really want to try that place next time I'm home to Ohio. Well, you need to try it, not want to, need to, because it is a throwback to what? The 40s?
The gangsters.
Yeah. The Purple Gang in Toledo or something.
Yep, like 20s.
I mean, there is a gigantic bronze bathtub sculpture on the middle of the ceiling.
We were sitting right underneath
crazy, yeah.
I should have taken a picture of it. I got to ask Alex and Angelo about that.
Beautiful old chandeliers.
Oh.
It's very dark. It's very,
it's a great vibe.
Yeah, it's a throwback. And the staff is attentive and swift.
They're awesome.
The food is out of this world.
The Villa bread. Yes.
Yeah, delicious.
Yes.
Yep.
So there you go. All right. So Saturday night. Then after that, did we watch the movie Friday or Saturday? I don't remember, with Denzel Washington.
I think
that
watched
was
it Saturday.
No, I think it was Friday. Maybe it was Saturday. I don't know.
No, because
we watched the movie over the weekend.
No, you were out with your boys.
Oh, that's
after,
right.
Yeah.
It was
Saturday. It was Saturday. So we watched The Debaters with Denzel Washington. from 2007.
Yep.
Inspired by a true story, not based.
Right. Some of it was factual. Some of it was
What's the
licensed.
difference, inspired or based? Just
Well,
like
it's based on real people that were at that Southern Texas College. Was it Wiley University, whatever it was, and they formed a debate team, and then they kicked everybody's butt, and basically what it was. And then the anyway, just rent it. I'm not going to wreck it for you.
Well, it's really
on,
good. What do we watch it on?
I don't remember.
Tubu?
Tubi?
Oh,
I don't know.
Hulu,
I don't know. We
whatever.
watched it, and
you don't have to pay for it if you have the streaming service, but it's called The Debaters, and it's Denzel Washington, 2007. It was very good.
Yeah, and I didn't recognize any of the other actors, but
he
it was
hasn't
very
aged
well
at
done.
all.
No, it's 2007, but I mean, he looks good. He's good in everything.
The one debater from Yale is he was in Hidden Figures as John Glenn, and he was in
Marvel movies,
the Maverick Top Gun movie.
Oh, okay.
He was the bully dude.
Chris Pratt? No, that's not him.
No, it's Glenn Powell, I think is his name.
Okay, that's good. Hello, Jan. Hello, Teresa Vargo. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Chad. Hype man Chad. It's awesome. Glad to see people give a rip about this little podcast that's really taken off. We're having fun doing it. Unless Sharon's giving me the business like she kind of was at the beginning. All right. So you want to talk about Super Bowl Sunday, or what do you want to do?
Yes, but here's a question I have for you.
All righty. Question time, everybody.
Do you want to do the question now, or you have other stuff to play?
Well, I have audio from the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Is this Super Bowl related?
Yeah,
your question?
It is.
Okay. Well, is it? Well, let me just talk about, of course, if you didn't know, the Chiefs got it handed to them. Philly just crushed them. 40-22 final. And I mentioned it on Friday. Oh, Eagles. There you go.
It's my only Eagles shirt I have.
Fly, Eagles, fly, or soar, Eagles, fly, whatever it is. I don't like the Eagles. But I knew they were going to win. I said it on Friday's podcast. I said, do not be surprised. And I said it a number of times over the weekend. If the Eagles win big, their defense is just too good. And
they came to play. Kansas
City's offense, and they got lucky a lot this year when all those one-score games that they won. So I just had a vibe. I should have bet on it because it was like a pick'em game. I could have put $100 down and won a little cash. And we're on fixed income. So anyway, it was so bad. People don't know this. This is what you get from the Denny and Sharon podcast. It was so bad for the Chiefs and how bad they looked at halftime. They were replaced by Kamala Harris. People didn't know that. Kamala Harris was actually in the game. Okay, that's a joke. Well, see, this is where I need my rim shot. I don't have a rim shot.
Rim shot?
How bad? Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of. Okay, how about you? What do you got? Did you bring any show prep today?
I did. I was trying.
Okay, you have a question,
but I don't.
How bad did the Chiefs look after the game? President Trump pardoned him. No?
Is this a one-man show?
Not to say Travis Kelce blew it, but Taylor Swift was seen leaving the game with Jalen Hurts. It's quarterback. Okay, we're moving on. Let's tough crowd. My wife's a tough crowd. Here we go. Well, let's play the clip, and here it is.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
There it is. Final call.
It was kind of a spanking, really.
Oh, it was a good old fashioned butt kicking.
But
we'll
here's
just put
the
it that
thing.
way.
Stop putting Patrick on a pedestal, people. He's a human being. I saw him apologizing or whatever, and I'm like, this is what happens when we tend to put people up there.
Honey, he's the best quarterback in the NFL. So you don't put him on a pedestal. You just honor his greatness. That's what we do. We honor greatness, just like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't win every time, but you got to talk about their greatness. 2 in a row. I mean, three in a row is unheard of. That's why no one's ever done it in the NFL, because it's that hard. Not even Tom Brady. Not even Tom Brady, who you said looked like who?
Looked like a skeleton on the pre-show. Even Olivia and I were both like, wow, what? It looked seriously like it was AI, like the skeleton jaw. was jabbering. He looked so thin.
Well, he's single now. He's divorced, so he's probably,
he needs to eat a sandwich.
Trimmed up, and you know, I don't know if he's linked to anybody because I don't follow his social life because I don't care. He's getting better as an announcer, I will say that. But you guys were talking about that he looked like Jim Carrey because Olivia came over to watch some of the game.
He looked like Fire Marshal Bill. Remember how his...
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, his jaw looked distended. Yes, exactly.
Oh, you mean when he had... Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
So here's my question.
I have more audio, but if you want to go right to the question, we can go.
As long as you don't have any more of those bad jokes. Audio? You want to play them?
Okay, I'm going to play my audio since my wife's ripping me, which I really enjoy. Here's Nick Sirianni. He's the coach of Philly after the game, praising the Lord, which I love. I love when players and coaches do that. And here's that clip.
This is the ultimate team game. You can't be great without the greatness of others. And we great performance by everybody. Offense, defense, special teams, Howie getting us the guys, our coaching staff, these great players. We didn't really ever care what anyone thought about how we won or their opinions. All we want to do is win. That's why we listened to my prerogative a little bit when we were after some wins. But thank God. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. And Bobby Brown for my prerogative. Isn't that funny?
That is funny. I remember hearing that.
That does crack me up. All right. Next cut is Patrick Mahomes after the loss. What he had to say.
Losing the Super Bowl just doesn't feel good either way. Anyway, I mean, I was proud of how my team fought this entire season with the expectations that we had on us, but we came up short, and so now it's how you respond, and hopefully that we can learn from this, like we learned from the last loss that we had, and try to continue to get even better because it's going to take a better football, especially for me, in order to try to make a run at another Super Bowl.
Wow, thank you, Kermit. His voice just cracks me up.
Oh my gosh, I love him.
I do too. But he sounds like Kermit the Frog. He just does. So
he seems like a very down to earth guy.
Yeah, he's the real deal. I mean, you know, he's the best in the game. Just the way it is. Except, you know, some people say it's, you know, Joe Burrow. But whatever. Well, right now it's Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts got the MVP. So he played awesome. All right. Now I have a couple of clips from halftime. First clip is Samuel L. Jackson, and I guess that was the big surprise where he introed the beginning of it.
Salutations! It's your Uncle Sam, and this is the Great American Game.
There it is. That's how it started. And then, do you want to talk about halftime, or you want me to play a little bit of the halftime?
I mean, go ahead.
All right, and then we can get all these out of here, and then you can talk.
I didn't know that you had so much.
Well, I show prep when I do these sort of things. I treat it, you know, just like we're on radio, because it's just easier that way. Hold on, let me make sure that I have the right clip here. That'd be 67. All right, 65 is my next cut. And here is Kendrick Lamar, and he's performing "Be Humble." So let's go with that. See if that's the right one.
So it was different.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Hold on.
There it is. Holla, humble. Hopefully we don't get in trouble for playing that clip.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Just
what? You want to hear?
65-year-old you showing your.
Here we go.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
I'm humble, man.
Hold on.
It's bobblehead Denny.
I don't know. But I know a lot of people.
So wait, that was
humble. And then he had the Stones to he was the song Not Like Us, which is a diss track for Drake. Apparently they don't like each other. So he's teasing it. He hadn't done it yet.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the suit.
What song?
Yeah, that song.
That song?
Maybe I think about it.
Oh no.
You know what? I slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this solid.
Oh, you done lost your damn mind.
There you go, Samuel L. Jackson. All right, that's all the audio I have. So there you go.
What about the little slice of Luther he played?
I didn't have that.
Oh, it was like one line of Luther.
I know.
Vandross.
It was awesome.
Best voice ever.
Yep. Anyway, there you go. All right, your thoughts on halftime. Give it a score. 10 being awesome, 1 being stinkeroo. Go.
Well, first of all, I wish we would have had our closed captions on to understand what he was actually rapping about. I don't mind rap music. I mean, there's really some good ones. I listen to some Christian rap artists, if I'm listening to SFM sometimes.
How about Toby Mac? He's a rapper.
Toby Mac.
I like
awesome.
Toby.
But so I couldn't understand the words.
Me neither.
I didn't understand the whole show.
Me neither.
I wasn't impressed with it necessarily, but I have done a lot of homework this morning about it. And let me just tell you, maybe that's what put me in just a cranky mood, because there's so much negativity out there. There's so much division on this silly halftime show, which isn't silly to people because they were like, oh my gosh, the message was amazing. And other people are like, worst halftime show ever. And you have African-Americans saying that. You have white people saying that. And then you have people in support of it. And it's just like, and it just name calling and all of that. But there was a message. Well, first of all, it was set up like a video game, the whole stage area, which is hard to tell when you're watching from TV. If you were probably up maybe from a drone or something, you could have looked down. But he started creating that like back in November or something. He had to have it to them by Thanksgiving, I think I read. And so lots of moving parts. They have 7.5 minutes to get that built on the field, 6 minutes after the last note to get everybody off for the players to come without injuring the field. So like I was watching a video of how they created it all. So it was like a huge video controller set. And basically it was a message of racism, politicalness, because he called out Trump. And so some people say Samuel L. Jackson being Uncle Sam as the black, Uncle Sam. And so there was
people
race
were
undertones,
complaining.
there were political undertones that he was basically saying it's time for a revolution.
Okay.
And turn off the TV, stop watching the Super Bowl and do something about it. So there's so many layers of messages. We saw how they formed the American flag with the red, white, and blue costumes. And then he divided it because he was talking about the divisiveness in our country. So they split the flag. I mean, there's so many different things that they did. And then the whole thing about Drake, he was singing about Drake, getting back at Drake, which is why Serena Williams was on there, because she is Drake's ex. And she was doing not twerk, but some, I don't even know what kind of dance, just that little bit to get back at Drake. I mean, so it's like, if you're about unity and pulling everybody together, why are you choosing the Super Bowl to get back at Drake?
So he wants unity and people to get along, and yet he does the diss track to rip Drake, and he has his ex on there. That to me seems a little bit hypocritical.
Well, and the other thing is Not Like Us. Is that,
I don't know.
what's the song?
I don't know.
No, his big hit. You talked about it.
Humble.
No.
Those are the only two.
No, Not Like Us. That was his big one that everyone was waiting for him to perform.
Not Like Us is the diss track to Drake to rip him.
But
and he did it.
One of them that he does that was a big hit was all about God and spiritual warfare. And because I was watching it and I was reading along with the words, and I'm thinking, dude, why didn't you have that huge, amazing platform seen by how many? Just do that one song about God, about spiritual warfare, about, how you aren't the same person and God has helped you with all the stuff and blah, blah, blah.
How about
and
being nice to Drake? How about
know?
doing a nice track to Drake? I mean, it's stupid. I mean, whatever.
And it was just all about playing the game, playing the racial game, playing the political game. That's what the controller thing was from everything that I've read. And my head seriously wanted to explode. Seriously.
Well, that's kind of how I felt last night when I'm watching it. It was, listen, I'm a huge fan of old school rap. You know, give me some Heavy D and the Boys, and I'm a happy dude. Marky Mark and his Funky Bunch, Good Vibrations. That's a great one. You know, even Will Smith, stuff that he did. Summertime's one of my all-time faves. I like rap, I do. But the current rap is so fast, I don't understand what they're talking about. And I thought it was for all the money. Now they don't get paid. He didn't get paid for his performance, but the NFL pays for like the show. I don't think the artists have to pay for whatever it is they're going to do. The NFL has a budget, and he's just wearing a, pair of jeans off the rack.
That also had something to do with like the 1970s. There was
The jeans?
something
His
about
pants?
everything in the show.
Okay.
Yes. The
But he
bell
never-
bottom 1970s jeans.
But he never changed his outfit, did he? His clothes?
No.
I thought it was all the same. Anyway,
No.
I give it a 1. I wasn't entertained at all, but I'm not the audience. I'm not the target audience.
Well,
I mean, Olivia was watching it with us and she seemed to like it.
she was not impressed.
Oh, she was not
just
impressed.
waiting for the one song, and then she was
Yeah.
she was sitting right there. She was not impressed.
Yeah.
She's a big fan. She
Yeah.
loves him. She was
Isn't she
waiting
going to,
for him
she's
to-
going to see him. I thought she said she's
maybe,
got tickets.
maybe or somebody else. I don't know.
Yeah.
But here's
Then again, I wasn't a good judge. I can't be a good judgment because I had a margarita going watching the game. So there you go.
yes, you did. Here
She was drinking High Noon, just so you know.
for me, I don't want to have to think that hard when I'm watching a Super Bowl entertainment. I just want to sit back and enjoy it like Bruno Mars or Michael Jackson, or when Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. I mean, some of the good ones,
So you wanted a wardrobe malfunction?
No,
What
but
you're saying?
I want to sit back and be entertained, not have to figure out what the heck is happening here, because that's whatever. That's just me. So anyway, all right.
I did not look at the overall reaction of the nation, though. I mean,
It's everywhere.
Well,
So even if he didn't get paid, he is getting paid in coverage right now, good and bad.
yeah.
So,
But is it favorable or unfavorable?
it's truly down the middle.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he got people talking about his show, so maybe some good will come out of that. Maybe him and Drake can get along. That's what I'm hoping for.
Anyway,
So
I was stunned at the number of commercials with celebrities.
yeah.
Is that like off the charts? Like almost every commercial now had a celebrity in it, or is that usual?
It's usual. Well, no, that's been Super Bowl commercials are the one most expensive. It was $8 million for 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
8 million, which is up from last time Fox had it a couple of years ago. It was 7 million. So it's up $1 million in, I don't know how many years. Let's see. It says, 2023. So they had Fox had it in 2023. It was 7 million, and this year it's 8 million. And apparently, no, we're going to move on and talk about commercials, right?
Yeah, and I do. This is what my question pertains to, and then we actually have a couple of the commercials too.
Okay, Eugene Levy's Flying Eyebrows from Little Caesars was one of the most popular. Glenn Powell as Goldilocks for Ram Trucks. I don't remember that one. Seal as a seal.
Gosh, that was creepy.
I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Well, you weren't expecting it.
I know,
All of a sudden,
that's
there's his face on a body of a seal singing.
Now that to me was better than the halftime show. I mean, I just started cracking up. That was funny.
It was better than the tongue one, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was creepy.
That looked.
Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal reunite at Katz Deli from When Harry Met Sally, and they did the Hellman's mayonnaise thing. I thought that was good. I don't know who Sydney Sweeney is, who says I'll have what she's having.
She's the young girl.
I know, but what is she famous for? Is she an actress, singer? What is she?
I don't
Actress?
know. Olivia knew who she was. I don't know.
I mean, I've heard the name.
We're
It is
old, honey. We're old.
I know. It's not really.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. So that's what they're saying, the commercials. What about the sloths needing Coors Light to cure their case of the Mondays? I thought that was mildly entertaining. Anywho, all right. Do you want to play a clip?
Hold on. People commenting on the commercials. What are they saying?
I don't know. I'm not really
read
looking.
from the bottom up, because the seal gave me the creeps. That's from Sherry.
Yeah, a lot of people probably
Debbie
thought that
loved
too.
it. Lisa. Oh, the Budweiser commercial. Yeah, we have that. We have that coming up, Lisa. So here's my question.
Okay, what's your question?
Before we show a couple commercials.
All right.
Do you think it helps or hinders commercials being aired prior to the actual game compared to back in the old days when everyone had to wait for the actual big game to see the commercial the first time?
Well,
do you think it helps or hinders? Go.
I think it helps the advertiser, whoever the commercial is, because you're going to get all those views on YouTube, and you're going to get more eyeballs on it because you release it early. That's why they do it. Some people are purists that don't want to see them beforehand. I like seeing them beforehand because if I know and I used to watch I only watched a couple before this year's Super Bowl, but in the past I watched a ton. Because during the commercial break is the only time you have to, go pee. So if I see, I've already seen that commercial, boom, go handle my business, go grab some snacks, whatever, come back in so you don't miss anything. So some people are like, no, I don't like seeing them beforehand. I'm going to wait to be surprised. That's fine. I'm not that guy. I don't mind looking at them ahead of time. And they release them because if the commercial goes viral, they get that so many more eyeballs on their commercial. And that's what it's all about. Getting people to talk about their product or their company or whatever. That's my thoughts on that.
Okay.
Your thoughts?
I mean, I kind of miss the old days of having to wait for the Super Bowl.
Where did you see the commercials beforehand?
I was
on TikTok.
I was sending them to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sending them to you.
Okay. Maureen says she wants to wait and be surprised.
Yeah, see?
Brittany says, I counted at least 3 different commercials with Matthew McConaughey. Yeah. He had to be in more than anybody.
He's amazing. I love him.
Jerry's eating rice. I love that drop. I got to grab that drop. It wasn't from that one, but when he goes,
no.
Jerry's eating rice.
No, but the fact that Uber Eats got him to do their commercials was,
pay, man.
Payola.
Big bucks.
Yeah, but he brings it home because everyone's remembering his commercials.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was pretty funny. Sydney Sweeney is an actor. Thank you, Debbie. Sherry from McCravers. The seal gave me the creeps.
I thought
thanks for all the research.
The
Sharon.
Coffee Mate Cold Foam, the tongue commercial was disgusting.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine posted on Facebook, ew, that was her, ew to the tongue commercial. We were all kind of grossed out about that, but I thought the WeatherTech commercial with the old women, that was so cute and hilarious. Yeah. Okay, why are people calling me? Don't they know I'm on a podcast, people?
Let's see. Packer Chuck, I was busy watching for shoeless Joe Jackson because Kansas City tanked that game, probably because of all the talk of the referees on the side and that. Okay, Chuck, really? You really believe that they lost a Super Bowl on purpose? Yeah.
They didn't just lose, they got spanked until they got the last couple touchdowns.
Yeah. You're in dreamland still, Chuck, or you haven't put down the beer since yesterday watching the game. You're partying through. Anyway, Budweiser horses, that was the best. Budweiser horse in the bar was the best. Oh, and he rolled in the...
We actually have. Why don't you play that one? We actually have that one.
Where is that?
Go to the. Oh no.
I don't know. All righty. There it is. So here we go. Here's the Budweiser commercial. If you missed it.
Oh, still too little, buddy.
There's a reason night sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that little light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling. Where you love getting high, just feel the thunder. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the small.
So, a horse walks into a bar, and
what?
Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Um,
Their marketing is always the best.
They have, I mean, who comes up with those ideas, man? That was pretty awesome. All right, which
the
other one am I
marketing
playing?
team. Hold
The
on a
Super
minute.
Bowl hate or Super Bowl ship commercial? Which
Do you-
one?
Well, hold on. Do you know who the brand has the most commercials of all Super Bowls?
Which product or
Mhm.
probably Bud, or
Budweiser.
I would say it's
Yeah.
probably Bud,
Yeah,
because I think Pepsi and Coke used to be really big on Super Bowl, but I don't think they do it anymore because it's got so crazy expensive. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, which other one am I playing?
Do the one with Snoop Dogg and
Okay,
Tom, which is
this one? The Super Bowl hate. Oh yeah.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
Sponsor there for that. Who was the?
Oh, I didn't see the bottom. I didn't see the small print, but
Anyway.
I'm going to start posting that commercial every time I see someone hating anyone. I mean, there were hateful things about Taylor Swift. There were hateful things about Trump. Everywhere you look, and it's just like, people, you are hating as much as you're accusing them of hating. Stop doing it. Just stop. You have to take responsibility for yourself. Start with yourself. I told someone to check themselves the other day online.
Before you wreck yourself. Yeah, hate is hate. So, if you're spewing negative, nasty crap. All right, now the last one is the ship commercial.
No. We'll
Oh,
play
no?
that one last. Okay, so that's the only
commercials you got.
I know.
Okay.
But okay, so can I just share a random story not related to Super Bowl?
Are you going to rip me?
No.
Okay.
No,
Yes.
no. But
I'd
you
love
want
to
to
hear
get
it.
you want to get your comments back?
Because
up there?
hate is hate.
Yeah.
Even when you're hating on your husband. Love the hate commercial, Debbie Turner. Chuck Mayer. Stupid. What does that even mean, Chuck? Are you talking about yourself? Stop it. Anyway, go ahead.
Is he talking about the hate commercial?
I don't know. That's Pecker Chuck. He's working some issues out, I'm sure.
Okay, so here is just a random story.
Okay.
So I have these gold small hoop earrings. Okay. I got them from a family I used to babysit for in high school.
Okay.
But they're beautiful. Had them forever. Well, when we moved, I couldn't find them. And I thought, gosh, they're my simple little earrings. I wear them a lot. And I thought, well, maybe Olivia borrowed them.
Stole them.
Borrowed them.
Stole them.
Because sometimes she would borrow stuff. So anyway, forgot all about it. So Saturday, Sunday, I vacuumed the entire condo.
Yep.
Okay. So been in and out of the bathroom several times or whatever. This morning, I walk in the bathroom the third time. Okay. Third time. There is my set of gold earrings laying on the floor on our blue rug. Just laying there. Now, where on earth did they come from? How did they get there? I just vacuumed yesterday.
Wait a minute. So are you telling me in our master bathroom?
Yeah.
They were laying on that rug
Laying on the rug.
for how long we lived here? 2 months?
Well, we moved in
November
Halloween night.
1st.
Yeah.
November 1st. So December, January. 3 months we've been here. And they've been sitting there the entire time.
No, I just vacuumed. Yes, Sunday, Monday, or Saturday or Sunday. Vacuumed.
Right. I get the concept of vacuuming. So you didn't tell me,
sure?
you didn't tell me all about, no, I get the concept of you vacuuming,
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So why didn't you tell me about this? I know you wanted to save it for the podcast, but.
Because I'm saving it for the podcast. I mean,
So
seriously.
what can you
then
conclude?
I'm like,
What-
I don't know. So I had a pair of my dad's old pajama pants on.
Maybe they fell out of the pocket.
So that's what I thought. So I shoved my hands in each pocket. There is not a hole in either pocket.
I don't know. That's a
Same
mystery, man.
slippers. I didn't pull out any new sweatshirt, but I had been in there twice already in the morning.
Didn't
so either
notice
I
it.
stepped over them.
Yeah.
But I mean, why would my eye all of a sudden just see a set of beautiful gold earrings, and they are hooked together because they're backless, so you can kind of hook them together. So I'm like, I mean, Cinco came running out unless she had them.
She was wearing
had them in her stash.
She's a cat.
She's our female cat. I don't know.
So where did you normally keep said earrings?
In our my wall jewelry box. And I went
don't know,
to get,
people.
and I couldn't find them. And I'm like, what would I was bummed because I've had them, because they're like solid, beautiful gold. It's not like cheap gold. Shout out to Mrs. Johnston from when she bought them for me for Christmas one year, because I used to babysit for them, and
Very
they're
sweet.
gorgeous. And yeah,
Rick Plants, how does that happen? Maureen says your guardian angel left them there for you.
well, where did my guardian angel have them this whole time? That's
know.
the whole. I mean, because it's not like I just vacuumed yesterday for the first time since we moved in.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe you should ask your guardian angel for, I don't know, $1 million or something. Because we're on a fixed income.
So, anyways,
That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
isn't that
That's a great
just
story, honey.
Weird.
That's pretty cool.
Weird. So, okay, that was it. So, are we done? Because
Well, yeah, we're 48 minutes in, baby.
Okay, well then let's play the last. Now,
I've not seen whatever it is she wants
Googled-
me to play.
Well, I googled the most, like most popular, whatever,
Super Bowl
commercial, and it was 1984 Apple when they introduced the Macintosh. It was like where everybody was robotic and black and white, and then
Right.
this woman comes in with the slingshot or something. I don't know, whatever. That's supposed to be like the groundbreaking best overall. But I came across this one and it made me laugh all over again because I think it's one of the funniest commercials ever. So there you go.
All right, here we go, people.
Have the volume up.
It's up.
Okay.
Ship my pants. Right here? Ship my pants, you're kidding.
You can ship your pants right here.
You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed.
If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
Remember when that came out?
I do.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
hilarious.
Do I have a warped sense of humor? Because I
No, it's funny.
when he goes, I just shipped my bed.
That's hilarious.
Sorry.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my
What year was that? Do we know?
I don't know, but it was Kmart.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a while. 'Cause
I know,
Kmart
but
ain't
that
around.
was so when that came out. Oh my gosh! Now I don't remember that there was much social media back then, but that definitely would have gone viral
Oh yeah. No, I think it was. I think it. There was. No, it's not like it is now.
because it just took everybody so off guard.
It's funny. Best commercial ever. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you for sponsoring the show. Teresa Vargo, laugh out loud emojis. So let's see. Rob Fairchild, that was the best thing Kmart did since the cafeteria sub sandwich. Yes. When I was a kid,
was
they
it?
were a quarter. Their sub sandwich, they had a deli or whatever. And we would go there and I would, somehow I'd have a quarter because back then, when we were kids in the 60s, because that's how old I am, every now and then we'd get we'd get a quarter. My mom would say, okay, go get your sub. Oh my gosh, it was the greatest thing ever. You never had a sub from Kmart?
Well, no, because I was born in the 60s, so I was only 4 and
Well, no,
by
they-
1970.
Well, no, they had them in the 70s.
Dude, we
Kmart
we
still-
never went out to eat ever.
It was Kmart. It was a quarter.
Still
it
didn't
wasn't
go
out to eat. Okay. Well, neither did we really. Chuck, I don't know what your problem is. He says, ship this show. Are you being negative? Are you adding to the hate? Do I got to play the hate commercial again with Tom Brady and Snoop? Seriously, Chuck.
Maybe you need to play his video he sent you.
Dude.
Maybe that'll quiet him right down, Chuck.
Yeah. Was that from his birthday?
No, that was from New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah. Dude, seriously, you better be nice to me because I got that.
Yeah.
That was 2013, the Kmart commercial.
All right.
According to Timothy Murphy.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Tim.
Anyways, yeah.
All right. That's it for episode number nine. And Wednesday will be number 10. We know what we're doing on Wednesday?
No.
Something.
No.
It'll be something. So anyway, thanks for putting up with us, and thanks for sharing. And the podcast is growing, and it's because of you people.
Yes.
So thank you.
Seriously.
And Glass City Staging and Design. Thank you, Brittany.
Yep.
Our Monday sponsor.
Call her for consultations, people.
Or if you just want to get rid of clutter, she can help you. All right. Peace and love, except to Chuck. No, really, for Chuck.
Denny Schaefer. He's an idiot.